I left my phone recording while I slept. When I checked the video, I was horrified. I didn't understand why my girlfriend left. She hadn't told me what I said in my sleep, just packed her things and went to stay at her mom's. I wanted to give her space, but I missed her and I needed to know what had happened. A week passed, and curiosity got the best of me. I downloaded a free recording app to capture my sleep. I assumed I snored too loudly or muttered nonsense, something annoying but not serious. The first night, nothing. The app recorded non-stop, but when I played it back at work the next day, it was just silence. That didn't make sense. My girlfriend had always complained that I was unbearably loud. Maybe it was a fluke. The second night, I tried again. This time, I caught faint mumbling, nothing coherent, just random sounds. I laughed, wondering what kind of weird dream I had. It didn't seem like anything that would make my girlfriend move out. By the third night, I was tired of sifting through hours of recordings, so I upgraded to an app that only recorded when it detected sound. $5 seemed steep, but it made things easier. I set the sensitivity too high, though, because I still got mostly nonsense. The fourth night, I adjusted the settings. More mumbling, the occasional word here and there. The recording even picked up my dog Lilith shifting around in bed, her loud breathing filling the audio. I laughed. She was such a mouth breather. Maybe that was what had been keeping my girlfriend awake all this time. I texted her, hoping to lighten the mood. She responded at first, but as soon as I mentioned the recordings, she stopped replying. Maybe I'd freaked her out. Whatever. I set my phone up again for the fifth night and went to bed. The next morning, I completely forgot to check the recording until I was already driving to work. I shrugged it off and waited until I got to my desk. The file was longer than the previous nights. I bet Lilith had been snoring next to the phone again. Sure enough, when I pressed play, the first thing I heard was loud, rhythmic breathing. I chuckled. Mid-listen, my phone buzzed. A message from her. Then I heard it. A voice. Deep, sharp, not mine. I ripped the earbud out. My hands started shaking. My stomach churned. I stared at my phone for what felt like forever. Then it hit me. Lilith had been at her mom's house all week. She hadn't been in my room. She wasn't the one breathing into the microphone. Something else was. I swallowed the lump in my throat and scrolled to last night's file. I needed to know. My finger hovered over the play button. The recording started off normal. Soft rustling. My own quiet snores. Then the breathing. Heavy. Ragged. So much closer to the microphone than before. Then the voice. It wasn't a whisper. It wasn't a groan. It was something worse. It said my name. Not just once. Over and over. Each time it got louder. Closer. Then the last thing. The part that made my stomach drop. A chair creaked from downstairs. I wasn't alone.